Hey there, crypto curious! Ever wondered how to get your hands on some digital gold without accidentally sending your life savings to a Nigerian prince? Well, you're in luck because today we're diving into the wild world of buying and storing cryptocurrency safely. Your friendly neighborhood crypto guide, and I'm here to help you navigate these choppy digital waters without capsizing your financial ship. Now, before we jump in, let's talk about the 3W1H strategy we're going to use to tackle this crypto conundrum. We'll cover the what, where, and why of buying crypto, and then we'll hit you with the all-important how to keep it safer than Fort Knox. So, buckle up, Buttercup. We're about to embark on a journey that's part treasure hunt, part digital Fort Knox, and all adventure. Let's start with the what. What exactly are we buying here? Cryptocurrency, my friends, is like digital money on steroids. It's not backed by any government, it lives on the internet, and it's about as volatile as your Uncle Bob after his third helping of Thanksgiving turkey. But unlike Uncle Bob, crypto has the potential to make you rich, or, very, very poor. Popular cryptocurrencies include Bitcoin, Ethereum, and about a gazillion others with names that sound like rejected Pokemon characters. Now, where do we buy this magical internet money? This is where cryptocurrency exchanges come in. Think of them as the Amazon of the crypto world, except instead of buying socks and questionable self-help books, you're buying digital assets that could potentially fund your early retirement or your next therapy session. There are tons of exchanges out there, but some of the big players include Coinbase, Binance, and Kraken. Choosing an exchange is like picking a date on a reality TV show. You want one that's reputable, secure, and won't ghost you with all your money. Do your research, read reviews, and maybe ask that one friend who won't shut up about Bitcoin for their recommendation. Once you've picked your exchange, you'll need to create an account. This usually involves verifying your identity, which is about as fun as a root canal, but it's necessary to keep the crypto world somewhat legit. You'll need to provide some personal information and maybe even a selfie. Try not to look too excited about potentially losing all your money. After your account is set up, you'll need to fund it. This is usually done by linking a bank account or credit card. Word of caution, using a credit card to buy crypto is like using a flamethrower to light a birthday candle. It might work, but it's probably not the best idea. Now that you've got some funds in your account, it's time for the exciting part, actually buying some crypto. This is usually as simple as clicking a buy button, selecting the cryptocurrency you want, and entering how much you want to purchase. Remember, you don't have to buy a whole Bitcoin. You can buy fractions of coins. So even if you've only got $50 to spare, you can still join the crypto party. But why, you might ask, are we going through all this trouble? Well, there are a few reasons people get into crypto. Some see it as the future of finance, a way to stick it to the man and his centralized banking system. Others are in it for the potential gains. After all, Bitcoin went from being worth less than a penny to over $60,000 at its peak. And some people just like the idea of owning something called Dogecoin. Whatever your reason, just remember, only invest what you can afford to lose. Crypto is about as predictable as a cat on catnip. Now, here's where things get really important. The how of storing your crypto safely. Because let's face it, if you're going to risk your hard-earned cash on digital assets, you'd better make sure they're more secure than your grandma's secret cookie recipe. First things first, never ever leave large amounts of cryptocurrency on an exchange. I repeat, never leave large amounts on an exchange. Exchanges can get hacked, go bankrupt, or decide to run off to a tropical island with all your money. It's happened before, and it'll probably happen again. So, what do? You get yourself a wallet, my friend. In the crypto world, a wallet doesn't hold your loose change and expired coupons. It's a way to store your cryptocurrency offline, away from the prying eyes and sticky fingers of internet ne'er-do-wells. There are two main types of wallets: software wallets and hardware wallets. Software wallets are apps or programs you can download onto your computer or smartphone. They're convenient, often free, and about as secure as that diary you kept in middle school with the tiny lock that could be picked with a paperclip. Okay, they're a bit more secure than that, but they're still connected to the internet, which means they're potentially vulnerable to hacks. Popular software wallets include MetaMask, Exodus, and Trust Wallet. Setting one up is usually as simple as downloading the app, creating an account, and writing down your recovery phrase. This recovery phrase is like the secret password to your treehouse club, except losing it means losing all your crypto. So write it down, memorize it, tattoo it on your pet goldfish, whatever you need to do to keep it safe and secret. Now, if you're serious about security, and if you're dealing with more crypto than you'd be comfortable losing in a bet with your overconfident cousin, you might want to consider a hardware wallet. These are physical devices that store your crypto offline, kind of like a super secure USB stick for your digital fortune. Popular hardware wallets include Ledger and Trezor. They cost money up front, but they're way more secure than software wallets. Setting up a hardware wallet involves connecting it to your computer, following the setup instructions, and, you guessed it, writing down another recovery phrase. Seriously, the crypto world loves recovery phrases more than teenagers love TikTok dances. Using a hardware wallet is a bit like being your own bank. It's secure, but it also means you're 100% responsible for your funds. If you lose your device and your recovery phrase, your crypto is gone. Poof. Sayonara. So treat your hardware wallet and recovery phrase like you would treat the last slice of pizza at a party. Guard it with your life. Now, whether you choose a software wallet, hardware wallet, or both, because why not, there are some general safety tips you should follow. 1. Never share your private keys or recovery phrases with anyone. Not your best friend, not your mom, and definitely not that nice prince who emailed you about an inheritance. 2. Use strong, unique passwords for everything. And no, Bitcoin 123 doesn't count as strong. 3. Enable two-factor authentication wherever possible. It's like having a bouncer for your crypto club. 4. Be wary of phishing attempts. If someone's offering you free crypto, they're probably trying to steal your real crypto. 5. Keep your software and devices updated. Those annoying update notifications might just save your digital bacon one day. 6. Diversify your storage. Don't keep all your crypto eggs in one basket, or wallet in this case. Remember, in the world of crypto, you are your own bank. It's exciting, it's empowering, but it also means you need to be more careful than a tightrope walker in a windstorm. So there you have it, folks. A crash course in buying and storing cryptocurrency safely. We've covered the what, magical internet money, the where, reputable exchanges, the why, potential gains and a dash of rebellion, and the all-important how, wallets, and more wallets. Just remember, the crypto world is like the Wild West. Exciting, potentially profitable, but also full of bandits and pitfalls. So do your research, stay vigilant, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. And who knows? Maybe one day you'll be sipping Mai Tais on your private island, paid for with Bitcoin. Or maybe you'll be explaining to your kids why you have a tattoo of random words on your arm. Either way, it'll be an adventure. That's all for now, crypto cowboys and cowgirls. If you found this guide helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and maybe send me a fraction of a Bitcoin as a thank you. Just kidding. Unless. Until next time, keep your password strong, your recovery phrases secret, and your crypto dreams big. This is Alex, signing off from the digital frontier. Stay safe out there.